in the 70 to 80 years since Edward Bernays got going, there's never been a spin master in the history of America and probably in the world who has the kind of ongoing impact that Edward Bernays has today on everything from the way we buy, to the way we vote, to the way we think.
Because Bernays was the first person to take Freud's ideas about human beings and use them to manipulate the masses. He showed American corporations how those in power have used Freud's theories to try and control the dangerous crowd in an age of mass democracy. By satisfying people's inner selfish desires, one made them happy and thus docile. It was the start of the all-consuming self, which has come to dominate our world today.
Nationalist cries for America to enter the war.
So he had somehow to convince the public that something was at stake here, and what was at stake was the nature of the democratic experiment itself, worldwide.
Lucky Strike cigarettes to the women's liberation movement, arranging for young women to march down Fifth Avenue, smoking and calling the cigarettes torches of freedom. Instead of appearing to sell cigarettes, this seemingly spontaneous march appeared to be a part of the struggle for gender equality. Suddenly, Lucky Strike cigarettes made a statement about women's equality.
By stimulating people's inner desires and then sating them with consumer products, he was creating a new way to manage the irrational force of the masses. He called it the engineering of consent.
Roosevelt interferes with private enterprise and is running the country into debt for generations to come. The way to get recovery is to let business alone.
Faced with this, business now decided to fight back, to regain power in America. At the heart of the battle would be Edward Bernays and the profession he had invented, public relations. He insisted that the theme be the link between democracy and American business.
And getting them to think that you couldn't have real democracy in anything but a capitalist system.